With Baltimore reeling from its third year in a row of more than 300 homicides, Maryland Gov. Larry Hogan announced a package of initiatives Tuesday aimed at curbing violent crime, including increased patrols and warrant service from the state. Flanked by law enforcement officials from around the state but not from Baltimore, Hogan argued the courts have grown too soft on violent crime and needed to get tougher. Today's press conference is about immediate actions, he said. Obviously things like community centers, summer jobs, and free college tuition are things we can address. Maybe they have an impact longer term on crime, but they have nothing to do whatsoever with immediately taking these criminals off the streets. Hogan's plan includes beefed up patrols in the city by state police agencies, including the state police and transportation agencies, as well as increased monitoring of people on parole and probation, more manpower for serving warrants, the creation of a cross-jurisdictional crime-fighting council and legislation that calls for longer sentences for violent criminals. It comes as the city is on pace to end 2017 with more than 1,000 shootings. Let me be crystal clear. I have absolutely no tolerance whatsoever for these repeat violent offenders and these criminal gangs causing lawlessness in our streets, Hogan said. The governor said last year there were more than 300 drug trafficking organizations in Maryland, 10,000 people associated with gangs, and more than 5,000 guns involved in crimes. Hogan's announcements included: "There are far too many violent gang members terrorizing the streets of Baltimore," Hogan said. Baltimore Police Commissioner Kevin Davis said he welcomed the additional resources. "I know the mayor and governor are working collaboratively with the Baltimore Police Department to reduce violence in Baltimore. Designating additional state resources and enhancing ongoing initiatives are appreciated by me and the men and women of the Baltimore Police Department," Davis said in a statement. "I appreciate the opportunity to serve on the Governor's Council on Gangs and Violent Criminal Networks." Last week, Hogan expressed concern about Baltimore Mayor Catherine Pugh's crime-fighting strategy and said he would release some of his own proposals this week. Hogan on Tuesday said he believed Pugh's crime plan focused too much on providing services to young people to prevent crime in the future instead of fighting crime today. "I didn't consider that to be an immediate violent crime plan or strategy, and I still don't," he said of her plan. Hogan said he believed the rise in violent crime in Baltimore is due to soft enforcement of laws by city judges at the same time gang activity and drug trafficking is on the rise. "People are getting slapped on the wrist in Baltimore City," he said. "Gang activity is up, heroin, fentanyl, and carfentanil are out of control. It's been a very difficult situation for the mayor and a very difficult situation for the police commissioner. I believe both them are working very hard."